when you got your plan in front of you, we focus on that plan. We just keep going. It don't have to be perfect. You know, not everybody's going to come and everything. But when you just showing up and you doing what you need to do, like focus on giving the value, making your process better, you know, like when in the Facebook groups and stuff, you know, then it'll all fall in place.
Yeah.
That's what you know, you just kind of keep your eye on the prize. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you set out, you say, hey, I'm going to move people from my profile to my group so that I can impart knowledge into them better and I can serve them better, right? What's going on, April? How's it going, April? Miss April Nevels. Are we saying the last name right?
Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Here.
Hello.
Hey, Miss April.
Yeah.
We're going to get started here in just a moment. Just giving
Okay.
people a chance to jump on. So, you know, we just, I ain't going to necessarily say shoot the breeze because we don't necessarily shoot the breeze. We talk about money, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, we're going to have a presentation here in just a minute. But we're just talking about, you know, staying focused on the prize because sometimes, you know, we can kind of get distracted if we don't see the results happening right away and stuff. But what I've learned is when you stay focused on, if you got your process, you know, you want to take them from your profile and you want to move them to your group so that you can give them more knowledge, then you focus on how you can be better at that, you know, and you tweak your processes on being great at delivering that, and the people will fall in. They'll fall in because they're looking for, all of us are always looking for leaders, right? We want to move to the next place, you know, and when you emerge and people see that you're being consistent and stuff like that, you know, then they'll latch on. And that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. You know, they'll latch on because there's a lot of people out there who aren't being consistent and, you know, who aren't willing to help people and stuff like that. So people will see that and they'll latch on. And we just keep it moving. What's going on, Miss Tina? All right. We're going to go ahead and get ready to start here in just a moment. And as people come in, y'all will see me come over to my computer and let them in because, you know, sometimes people could be just getting off of work or whatever. I don't know why y'all be hiding your camera. Gina, why you hiding your camera? What's going on? Okay, Tina, look, Tina love the camera. You know, y'all need to be like Tina.
I don't know how to turn that on.
Oh.
Well, because before in our other group, it would be right there to give me an option, but it's not giving me an option this time.
I don't know why. Let me see. Yeah, no, it ain't nothing on my end. Let me see that start video. Yeah, I don't even know. Something you got going on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get started. Karonda, why you ain't on camera? Karonda always be wilding out, man. What's going on? I don't want to hear them excuses, Karonda, because all we hear, look, you muted because that means you're giving us excuses. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Coach D coming at you, and we are here for another Easy1up training. Giving you this live presentation, and we bring you guys this to you know, kind of make you aware of 4 things. You know, each time we talk about the 4 main components that you guys need to be, you know, focused on in order to really start getting the type of money that you want, regardless of what other things that you may be in, right? At the end of the day, you can still take these 4 components, and then you'll be able to kind of evaluate what you have going on, right? And say, hey, okay, well, I am in the right spot, or maybe I need to tweak my process. Regardless of what you're promoting, at the end of the day, there's 4 main components that you need to be considering with the companies that you're promoting and things of that nature, so that you can actually move yourself from wherever you are and start going in a direction to where you actually want to be. Because everybody wants to be somewhere. All right. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself. All right. Now, as I do that, guys, you will be watching this, you know, obviously you'll be watching this on YouTube. Go ahead and please do subscribe to the channel. Don't worry. This is our team video, so you'll be seeing this on different people's channels. It doesn't matter whose channel you're on. Please do show some love and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon, right? So you can be alerted next time they put out some content, all right? So with that being said, like I said, I'm Coach D, and I'm all about helping, you know, other entrepreneurs and network marketers be able to increase in their business, you know, to be able to understand this process so they can start getting some more leads and sales, right? Because ultimately everybody wants to increase in their income, but it starts somewhere. And a lot of times we get kind of wrapped up, you know, and lost in the sauce, as we will. And you guys will see me referring back to my computer here to let people in as they come in, okay? And just kind of give you my backstory real quick. I actually came from the automotive repair space. You know, I was an automotive, you know, repair technician, right? what y'all might call a mechanic, right? You know, working tons and tons of hours because I had my own repair shop, right? And that sounds glorious at first, right? You're like, oh man, you got your own business, oh awesome, right? But I was putting in a whole bunch of hours. You know, we talked about putting in anywhere from 60 to 80 hours a week, you know, running this repair shop. The bills were really high at a repair shop. You know, I had tools I had to pay for, all this stuff, you know, and then I did wind up getting an employee as well. So you had employee bills and everything, you know, and it's like by the time I started adding stuff up, you know, between what I brought in and then hold on, it says 2 people into the waiting room. How is y'all in the waiting room? Okay, let me see if that works. And you know, then, you know, looking at how much I actually, you know, brought in to how many hours I put out, it's like, if you start doing that math, it was like less than minimum wage. And it's like, yeah, that's like, yeah, you got your own business, but you working for less than minimum wage. It's like, wait a minute, I'm hustling backwards, all the way backwards. You know, I mean, you know, working, your back hurting. And I mean, even if you don't work in auto repair, y'all can relate to this. You know, working a lot of hours, you be tired. You don't have time really to do anything, you know, and that's kind of where I was, you know what I'm saying, in that vicious cycle, you know, trying to get out of that cycle, you know. And I said, look, I need to do something different. You know, I didn't have any type of online skill set, you know what I'm saying. I really didn't know anything about Facebook. You know, I had like 75 friends, I believe it was. Yeah, I had 75 friends on my Facebook account. And you know how Facebook is, they only show your stuff to like 10%. So I was talking to like the same 5 people over and over. Yeah, that was crazy. You know, because I didn't know any better. I didn't know how to do Facebook Lives or any of this stuff, you know. So all I knew is that there had to be a better way where I didn't have to, give me 1 second, guys. I have no clue why Tasha's having trouble getting on. Okay, there she goes. Okay, you know, but you know, I said, you know, there has to be a better way where I don't have to, you know, basically be trading my hours for dollars. And a lot of times when we're in jobs, because I used to keep 2 jobs back in the day, you know, a lot of times we're in jobs, that's what we're doing, and we work so hard. And all we have to show for it is like, we'll have a paycheck, but then we won't even have time to spend a paycheck. I said, I got to figure out something different. So I got online and, you know, I said, well, let me see if I can make some money online, right? Everybody starts the same way. You know, we just want to make some money online, right? You know, and I got involved with this company, you know, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing, right? So consequently, I failed for the first 90 days. Well, not necessarily a failure in a sense of I didn't give up. I almost did. It was rough. But the first 90 days online, I made $9.24. $9, not $9.24 an hour, $9.24 total for the first 90 days online, because I didn't have, you know, the guidance. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, people were talking about autoresponders, funnels. I'm like, what is this? What? I don't know. I'm thinking about a car funnel, right? You know, so it took me a while to, you know, it took me that 90 days to realize the things that I didn't know. As far as like, I was like, okay, well, you need some knowledge, you need some training, you don't know what the heck you're doing, right? And it was at that point I had to make a decision. You know, I was like, okay, I'm either going to do this or I'm going to go back and struggle with what I was doing. It was a turning point, right? And if you're going to do it, you know, you're going to have to learn it. Just like I had to learn anything else, I had to actually learn it, right? So that's when my journey actually began. I had to, you know, get some training and things of that nature. And the first opportunity that I got with, after that one, the very next opportunity I got with, you know, after I realized that I had to start taking this stuff seriously, was the one that you're going to be introduced to, right? Because that's the one where things started, the ball started rolling, right? And it went from, okay, lights getting cut off, because yeah, lights got cut off in that first 90 days. It was serious, right? It went from lights getting cut off to, okay, you make a $500 sale. You're like, oh, right, you feel better about yourself. And then it just snowballed from there. And my whole thing is, I saw the struggles I had to go through when I wanted to do something different, you know, that was outside of the norm of just working a 9 to 5 and that's it, right? I struggled, right? So it went from, okay, I know how it is to struggle, so I wanted to be able to help other people who are in that same situation. And right now, it's tons of people in that situation where they may have to find something online because their job, you know, because of what's going on, their job may had to, you know, shut down. Some people got laid off and everything. So it's a real situation now. You know, it's a real situation now. So that's kind of my story and why I got online and everything. And like I said, I started helping people start having some results, and I will share some of those results with you. But before I get into that, and, you know, we'll get into the meat and potatoes and everything as well, so you guys know where you stand and what you need to be looking for, I want someone else to come on and kind of share their story really quick. as far as like, why did you, decide to come online, and what has your experience been, working alongside of us, working alongside of our team, and how it helped you. So y'all know I like to pick people at random. Y'all know I like to call people out. Judah. Gina, can you find the unmute button, Gina?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Real quick, Gina, if you don't mind, tell us, like, why did you decide to even get online, and then let us know, like, what has it been, like, working with us, because Gina's in another one of my coaching groups as well, so a lot of you guys are also in that as well. So you already know some of the people here. So talk to us, Gina. Go ahead.
Yeah, I started because first I went to college, red carpet rolled out, for a great job. Didn't happen. Just got extra student loans. And then I was like, how am I going to pay for school, plus take care of my kids, plus put 2 other kids in college and still see my family, if that makes sense. And so, so I ended up doing little things on the side, selling candles, selling all this stuff. And then I got on and I found that a company I really liked, but I didn't know how to work it, if that makes sense. My sponsor wasn't present like it needed to be. And I thought, no, I got to make this work, because my kids was messaging me. And that was the only way I spoke to them, was through Facebook Messenger, because I was working 15, 16 hours a day. And I said, enough's enough. And then I tried on my own, but then I found you, and then you started turning things around for me. So, I mean, that's the real reason. I just want to be present in my kids' life. And I really, really enjoy helping others. And so I thought, well, if I can help people and take care of my family and be home, like, this is the best thing ever. So that's how that worked for me.
Absolutely. We appreciate you for sharing that, because I know a lot of people are in that same boat, have been in that boat, so they can definitely relate. And really quick, I want to show you guys, like I said, when I first started, first 90 days, $9.24, lights getting cut off. It was a bad situation. But once I, start figuring out what I'm supposed to do, right, and really honing down on a process, I want to show you guys what's possible when you do start following the process that we share with you. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, and what you're seeing here is just some of the proof picks for this particular opportunity. You see here, hitting the leaderboards here, $2,000 sale coming in here, $1,000 sale coming in here, hitting the leaderboards again here, another $1,000 sale coming in here, $2,000, just showing you guys some of the stuff that's what's actually possible, right? When you have a process and you follow a plan and you follow through, you go from lights getting cut off to now you're able to make, anywhere from $250 to $2,000, sales in your business. And that's what we call bay, right? That changes everything. That changes the whole game for you, all right? So I wanted to go ahead and share that with you. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and jump in the meat and potatoes in this, all right? Now, you definitely want to stick around all the way through the end of this, all right? Because not only are you going to learn these components, right, but I'm going to tell you how you can actually, be able to have access to these and start implementing them so that you can take yourself from wherever you are economically, whether you're not making $1, maybe you're making $100 or whatever, to wherever it is the next step that you want to be on your journey to financial freedom, all right? So I want you guys to stick with me all the way to the end, because I definitely got some cool bonuses for you too. I like giving out bonuses. All right. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump in this. Now, I'm going to jump on my whiteboard here, and we're going to break down these 4 components that you actually need in your business. All right. And I am going to ask for some participation from you guys. So don't be falling asleep over there behind the camera. Tasha, Kelly, Deborah, April. I see you, April. I'll call you out, April. I see you over there. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and jump here. Let me know, guys, if you guys can see the whiteboard good. I may need to bring this a little bit closer. Maybe I have to do that. I want to make sure you guys can see it clearly. All right. And you guys, if you guys can give me a thumbs up, make sure that you guys can see my writing on the board here. How about that? Can I get a thumbs up? You guys can see my writing. Okay, Tasha got me a thumbs up. Okay, cool, got a thumbs up. Tina, where you at? Karana gave me a thumbs up. April, can you see? Deborah gave me a high five. I guess hers don't have the thumbs up emoji. I guess they just have a high five. All right. Vicky, you over there laughing, but I don't see a thumbs up. April gave me a thumbs up. Kelly, can you see me? Yeah, and you're laughing some more. I don't even understand. Vicky just wants to laugh today. Not a problem. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 4 key components, 4 main components that you need to be thinking about when you're talking about, no matter what business opportunity you're in, these 4 things you absolutely need. And I'm going to prove it to you, because I'm also going to related to a company that you probably have heard of, and I'm going to break it down for you. All right. So let's go ahead. What is one of the first things that we need in these 4 components? All right. And I told you guys that I'm going to be asking for participation. All right. Somebody throw out one. Tina, what's one of the 4 components that you actually need to be able to start having consistent income that can lead you to that financial freedom? What are one of the 4 things that you need when you're looking at a team or business or situation?
A vessel.
That's right. You need a vessel. We're going to put that down here. Absolutely. And I'm going to explain each of these to you guys. All right. And like I said, you're going to stick around because I'm going to show you how you guys, if you don't already have these 4 things, I'll show you how you can get them starting today. Okay. Now, first, when we're talking about the vessel, all right, what we're talking about is you need actually something that you can exchange to people. Say, hey, you get this from me and you give me money. That's all we mean by a vessel. Okay. You may have a vessel in the sense of you like, oh, well, yeah, I'm with XI, that don't even make sense. XYZ company. Okay. I'm with XYZ company, right? And you're like, yeah. I'm with XYZ company. And if a person signs up with me, they get X, right? They get this thing, right? That's what I mean by a vessel. However, all right, all vessels are not created equal. And let me explain to you. All right. Some vessels, for example, let's say if you're with a particular opportunity and you get paid, let's say somebody decides to buy something from you, you get paid like $15, let's say $15 a month, right? Let's say $15 a month, right? All right. Now, at first you're like, oh man, that beats a 0. Well, let's go ahead and do some numbers because I love numbers because they allow you to make better decisions. All right. Now, give me an amount that you might need to, at least supplement your job, right? Let's say at least supplement your job, like something like you're like, hey, if I could make X amount per month, right, from my online business, then that will take a load off of me. April, tell me, what is an amount that if you could make online, from your online business, that it would actually take a weight off of you from the finance side? April, tell me.
If I give you an amount?
Yep, give me an amount that if you could make, a certain amount online, starting out, that it would take a weight off of you, financially.
Extra
like, okay, I can breathe.
Yeah, about 2,000 a month.
Okay, so 2,000. Great. That's actually, April, that's a typical number that most people are looking for. In all honesty, that is a very good number. All right, very, very, very doable. More than doable. Check this out. Now, this is what we have to understand right here, April. All right, to get $2,000 a month, if we're up there and we have a vessel, right, that allows us to make, let's say, $15 a month, for example, right? All this is some simple math. And I'm going to bring out my calculator here, unless somebody else done did the math, but y'all probably didn't do the math, so I'm going to do the math. How about that? I'm going to do that. So what all we do, right, is we say, well, how many of these $15 a month do we need to get $2,000? So we do $2,000 divided by 15, right? You know how many we need, April? You know how many of these?
How many?
133. You need 133 of these, James. 133. That means you need 133 people.
Yeah.
You just see what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's break this down. 133 people, right? And there are literally things that pay $15 a month. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And people are thinking that's going to be their sole breadwinner, right? Because they didn't do this. They didn't do this math, right? So let's break this down. 133 people, right? We're like, man, we divide that by 4. How many people we need to get in contact with a week, man? That's 33 people a week. That's 33 people a week, right? Yeah. That's a whole bunch of people. I don't care how much of a recruiter you are. You hustling. And that's hustling backwards, man. That's a lot of work. I don't care what nobody say. That's a lot of work, right? So this is why we have to look at the vessel that we have, the one, and it's fine that we have multiple things that we have that we promote. That's cool. But when we're talking about a vessel, we want to see, okay, what is our leading vessel? What is the main one, right? That's going to allow us to be able to reach our goal faster. Now, let me ask you this, April. Let me ask you this. All right. Instead of something that paid you like $15, right? What if you had something, for example, what if you had something that, let's say that something paid you $500, right? Per watt. $500 a watt. Now, okay. Now, how many of those would you need to be able to get? How many of those would you need a month to be able to get your $2,000? How many would you need?
4.
You need 4. You only need 4. That's it. That's all you need is 4. I'm gonna be real with you. It's a lot less work to get 4 than it is to get 133. Right. I'm just saying. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. That's just what it is. So when we're talking about a vessel, right? Because we know there's some people who are like, oh, I have my MLM, and that's all I want. Right? I get it. And we're not saying leave your thingamabobs. Is somebody trying to get in? Hold on. Admit. Okay. I don't know why it's doing the admit thing up there, but there we go. Okay.
Not to cut you off, D.
Oh.
So basically you're saying build your pipeline.
No, the pipeline will be like the
Or
leads. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, the pipeline will be
Okay.
like the leads. No. The
Okay.
pipeline will be like the leads. The vessel
Okay.
is the thing that we're going to be able to say, hey, when a person buys the thing, right? They just join you in the thing or buy the thing, right? That's the vessel. Like, let's say, like, what are you currently promoting? I don't know. Tell me.
I make all natural products for skin and hair.
Okay, so that would be like what is like, how much do you make off of that?
Well, I'm gonna say the minimum price $10.
Okay, so do you get the whole 10, or is it like you get a commission of it? I'm not sure.
No, I get the whole thing.
Okay, so that would be the vessel, would be the products that you sell, the natural products, right?
Right.
So let's take the $10 one. I know you got some that cost a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right, cool. So let's take that, right? Because you may say, well, man, that's my passion. I love that. And that's great. That's why I said multiple streams is good, but you need something that's going to help you get here faster. Check me, right?
Okay.
So if your vessel, which is the skincare products, right? The natural, we're going to call natural products, right? The natural products, right? And let's say you got, stuff to pay you $10. Let's even round it to 20, because I know you got some that's higher.
Yeah, I do.
Right? That pay you $20. You're like, man, I love these products. That's good. But if that's all you have, how many of these products do you need to, at the $20 range, right? Do you need to get in a month to get you that $2,000? You told me.
I'm gonna need at least. Oh, I have to talk to. Yeah.
I'm gonna need 100 of them. I'm gonna need 100 of those, right? So I mean, average it out, because some people gonna buy the $10 thing, but some people gonna buy the $30, $40 thing. We call that, you're gonna always have some of the Gucci buyers. They like, I want the best of the best, right? That's good. We want the Gucci buyers, right? But we selling a lot of products. We like, man, to get to what you want, right? Because you want the $2,000, and you deserve the $2,000, right? You deserve more, so let me take that back. You deserve abundance. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right? But we're saying to start with.
Right.
To start with. We want the $2,000 to start with. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We need 100 of those. So now we're like, damn, I didn't know my goal was that far, right? So this is where it comes into, no matter what other vessels you have, you need to have some type of vessel that allows you to get here faster with less work, right? Without having to hustle 100 times, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we mean by the vessel. The pipeline is going to be like the leads and stuff, right?
Gotcha.
The vessel is the thing that you say, hey, here's the skincare, you give me the money.
Yeah.
Right? So here's a skincare, they give you the $20. You just need them to do 100 times. Like, come on, right? Like, I got one, I need 99 more. so I'm glad we understand that. All right, cool. Everybody understand what the vessel is? Give me some thumbs up. Let me know. Everybody understand? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. April gave me a thumbs up. Karanda, where you at? Betty, Kelly, Tasha. Okay, Vicky, your thumb look okay. I didn't even recognize Vicky's thumb there. Okay, it's like, I don't know what color. It's like blending in with the green. Okay, cool. All right, so we got the vessel. So we understand the importance of having at least one vessel in our toolbox, right? Of the things that we have that allows us to get to our goal faster. Now, let's go on. We got 3 other things that we need. Here's another thing that we need. No matter, like I said, no matter what you promote, no matter what company you with, you're gonna need this. Ongoing support. Now, what do you guys think of when we say ongoing support? Karanda, what do you think of when I say that you need ongoing support? What do you think of?
It means it's going to be continuous. No one's just going to stay there for 5 minutes and then they're gone.
Boom. Continuous. Right? And that could be, anything from like weekly to monthly, right? Because I do anything from weekly to monthly. I'm in things that do weekly and monthly. And of course, I'm in things that don't do nothing. That ain't ongoing support. They don't do nothing. Right? But when you have the ongoing support, that means as you're getting going, there's things that you don't know yet. We all start, we don't know stuff, right? That means you're going to need some type of training, right? And not just video. See, this is where people mess up. They're like, yeah, I got all this training in my back office. And then as soon as you have a question about something, right, you got all these videos in your back office, But then you go and ask that video a question. You like, yeah, I'm doing my training on my phone. I'm watching the video. You like, oh man, what do they mean right there? Now, if y'all can talk to that video and that video talk back, y'all might need to like call the news or something and get paid, because that ain't how that go, right? That video not talking back to you, right? So what ongoing support is, right, is that as you're learning the market, learning to attract these leads and everything on Facebook, you're going to need a support system to where you can actually ask questions, whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, because you're going to have questions. I don't care how long you've been doing this. You're going to have questions, because things are going to come up as you grow, right? You're going to have questions on, okay, now I'm at this level, but I'm not sure what I should do in this case. I want to start adding bonuses to my offer, but I don't know if this is something that I can offer. What do you guys think? Well, you ask that video, if that's a recorded video, you see if they answer you. Y'all tell me if they answer. This is why this is important. This has been one of the things that when I first got started, I didn't have this. I had videos in my back office. So I was left with a lot of questions. The same way people go on YouTube, right? And they're like, oh, I could just learn this stuff on YouTube. I'm gonna go on YouTube. And do you know how many times they be watching YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video, and they still be lost? Because you can watch all them videos and you can put in the comments, hey, but what do you mean by this? That person looking down like, they might get back to you in a week. They might not respond. I don't ask questions on YouTube videos and I never get a response. That's just how it is. They ain't there to train you. They're there to give you some information, but they're not there to give you ongoing support. So this is why this is important, because you're going to be forever trying to improve your situation. So you're always going to have questions, as you go. All right. Now, number 2, give us one more thing. Not one more. We got 2 more, but give me one other thing. I don't think, Kelly, just tell me what you think, Kelly. I think this might be Kelly's first time. I'm not sure. But Kelly, can you unmute yourself? You there, Kelly?
Okay. Yes,
okay.
I'm here.
All right. Now we got 4 things. All right. Tell me something else you think that's important, that's like really critical for you to have, for you to be able to achieve the goals that you want.
Is training part of ongoing support? I guess it is. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's another part of it though. So we're gonna take that. We're gonna take that. There's another part of it. Blueprint.
Oh, okay. Okay. The steps.
There you go. There you go. Because see, Kelly said training, right? Now the ongoing support is gonna be your ongoing training, right? But you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start with something to get you going, right? Until the next training call, whether it's weekly, whether it's bi-weekly, monthly, whatever, right? The blueprint is where you start. Do you know, I swear, it was like over a year before I had a blueprint. What happens when you don't have a blueprint? I'm going to tell you. You be all over the place. You have one guru saying do this, well, one guru video, right? Saying do this, right? So you're like, okay, I got it. All I got to do is, you know what I'm saying, put up some baby pics and I'm good. Do you doing that? You know, because that's supposed to be lifestyle or whatever. You're like, dang, something, right? I'm just, you know, then you're like, okay, I'm just going to do tips. I'm just going to give people tips. And that's going to be good. It's going to be good. You're like, dang, man, why nobody responding, man? Why they like, yay, but nobody buying nothing. When you have a blueprint, when you know the steps that you need to take in your business every day, right? And what we have, and I'm going to show you guys how to get that at the end, so follow through. We have what's called a 5-step blueprint. This shows you from start to finish, when you're in the first phase, right? What you need to do from day 1 all the way moving forward, right? You just continue these 5 steps. Versus you out there, man, I know they said message people. I know they said I need to post. How many times do I post? I don't know. What should I say on the post? I don't know. Maybe I should go on Instagram. Maybe I should email somebody. Maybe I should run solo ads. Maybe all this maybe, right? Because you don't have a blueprint. So now this is what your road looks like without a blueprint. This is your road. Like, let's say this is the road right here. Your road like this. That's your road, right? When you have a blueprint, right? I'm not telling you you're not going to hit hiccups. I don't believe blowing smoke up people's butt, right? But when you have a blueprint, It's like, look, this is your roadmap. Follow the roadmap. And when you do hit a hiccup, this is why you got ongoing support. So you can learn what you need to do to get out of that hiccup so you can get back on your roadmap. That's the power of a blueprint. And like I said, it took me over a year before I had a blueprint. So this is one reason why people don't know what they're supposed to do each day. This is one reason why people are spending 8-9 hours a week on Facebook, feeling like they live on Facebook or feeling like they have to live on Facebook. Yeah, when I got started, man, I was putting in 10 hours a week. You like, how you only made $9.24? Because I had a blueprint. I was doing some of this, some of everything, all over the place. But when you have an actual roadmap, right, of what you need to do from start to finish, it really makes things a lot clearer instead of thinking that you need to be on 1,200 million platforms doing 1,200 million things and you still ain't making no money. That's hustling backwards, right? When you have a blueprint, you actually can, be going in a clear direction. This right here, having a blueprint, I would say this is one of, I ain't even gonna lie to you, this is one of the most important things in your business is having a blueprint. And the blueprint that we have, right? And like I said, you're gonna learn how to get access to that. But the blueprint that we have is something that can be done in about an hour a day, right? I've proved it. My team has proved it over and over. We had them time themselves and everything because this will get the ball rolling. This right here will get the leads starting to come in. This will have people paying attention to you. This will have people talking to you, right? This will have people wanting to pay you. This right here. While you thinking that you need to do 1,200 million things, you need to follow this blueprint and lay this foundation. It's like when you have a house, right? You need a strong foundation before you're talking about, oh, I think I want to have those stained glass windows. But you done built your house on quicksand. But you got stained glass windows because you talked about, I want to do some paid traffic. But you done built your house on quicksand. All right? Does that make sense on why having a blueprint is so important? Gina, tell me why a blueprint is so important. And don't try and regurgitate my words. Put in your own words. Gina.
Well, for me, it's important because that was what I was missing. I knew step 1 and I knew step 4, but I missed all the ones in the middle. And so I was like, why am I failing so much? So it's so much easier just to say this, 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 and this. And if you don't make it, it's because you didn't hold yourself accountable. You know what I mean? That's it.
I know I said I'm going to buy me a mic. I'm going to buy me a mic too because I'm going to use this blue thing. So I'm not going to drop this one, but I'll drop it because I'm not really going to use red today. But boom, mic drop. Just like that, because we be up there skipping steps because we don't have a blueprint. That's just how powerful it is. All right, now there's one more thing, right? One more thing. And like I said, I'm going to prove it to you and show you another company that you probably have heard of and how they implement all of these things right here to have a successful business. And they're very, very successful. But there's one more thing that you need to add to this that, I say probably 95% of the companies out there across the whole journey don't have this last thing that I'm about to tell you. All right. Now let's see. Betty, what is the last thing missing here? What's the last thing missing, Betty? See, I be catching people to see if they pay attention. I be catching them.
Let's see, you got blueprint, vessel.
Look, Deborah done unmuted herself. So Deborah about to say it.
I gotta say coaching.
No. Coaching went in with the ongoing. Deborah, where you at, Deborah? Because you unmuted yourself like you was about to interject. Somebody tell me, what is the last thing missing?
Leverage.
Yes, leverage. And let me explain why this is so important. Because, yeah, we've heard the word before. We heard it before. You know what I mean? Every business opportunity says leverage. They usually are talking about the compensation plan leverage, like 2-tier compensation or something like that. Or MLM compensation. That's usually what they talk about. How do you need leverage? If you don't have leverage, that means you got to do all this yourself. That means you got to be your own ongoing support. That means when people buy your products and services from you, right, you don't have anybody to help you support them. You on your own because you ain't leveraging nothing, right? That means you got to come up with your own blueprint And that means if somebody buys your products and services and they also want to, do the marketing part, right? Because a lot of us, we sell products and services, but we also come across people who they also want to sell the products and services. Now you're going to have to try and teach them yourself because you ain't got nothing to leverage, right? Meaning you can't piggyback off of what's already done. And then the vessel right here, a lot of people do have, they have access to the vessel, right? They just don't have the right vessel. They hustle backwards because they don't have, the vessel that's going to allow them to get to that money way faster, right? They only got one vessel and it's, a low ticket vessel, right? But leverage means you're able to use all of this and not create it yourself. So in terms of this, let's say you're promoting something, right? And you promoted something, you're like, okay, I got to sign up. Yeah, you all happy, right? Now, this is what happens, and it happened to me. Oh, my gosh. It was like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because you be happy when you get, when someone signs up by your product service, you happy, right? Then then here comes the messages. They're like, hey, D, I just signed up. You're like, yeah, right? You already done spent the money already. Yeah, right? Then they're like, hey, so where do I get started? You're like, okay, right? All right. D like, damn. Where do they get started? This literally happened to me. I'm like, shoot. So then I had to hurry up and make a whole bunch of videos, right? Because there wasn't nothing for me to leverage, right? There was nothing. I was like, damn. So I had to go make some videos to show them how they get set up, right? And I'm like, so, like 2 days later, I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. Okay, so I made the videos, right? Then they're like, okay, D, well, I got this situation right here. What do I do? I'm like, damn. Now you become the person that they have to inbox every day because you ain't got nothing set up for them. They don't know what they're supposed to do first, second, and third, right? They don't have nothing set up to where once a week, twice in a month, once a month, where they can go and ask live questions. You are that person. So now this is what happens to that wonderful quality of life that you said you wanted, right? You said you wanted to make an extra $2,000 a month so that you could actually kind of take a breather a little bit, right? So that maybe now you can take a vacation. Maybe you could help your husband out or your wife out with paying some of the bills. Maybe you could buy your kid them braces that they need because maybe your insurance don't cover them braces, and braces be expensive from what I hear. Okay, but whatever it is, you wanted some more time to be able to enjoy your life, to enjoy your family. But instead of you being able to do that, because you didn't have no leverage, you weren't able to leverage these things. You said, damn. Now I'm on Messenger all day, answering the messages to the people who bought something from me, back and forth. So now you're playing customer support. So now instead of you spending, you was spending, tons of hours in your business. Now you like, man, you spending tons of hours answering questions. So now you ain't even running your business no more. This is what leverage allows you to do. So that you don't have to create all these things, and you don't have to be the one, right, having to answer every question. You don't have to be that person having to figure out a blueprint, right? Figuring out tweaking the system so that you can now allow your people to follow that system as well. You ain't got to be that person. And I want to make sure that you guys understand this because I taught it in my class already. Check this out. Even if you say, well, I sell, let's say you sell makeup, right? All right. Now, like I said, you're gonna have some people who want to buy the product, right? And you're gonna have some other people who they also want to sell the thing. They want to sell the product, right? It's just say sellers, right? They want the product. These people want to sell it, right? It's just a natural thing, right? So especially if they like the product, they're like, oh, can I make a couple extra dollars? You're like, cool. So they're like, all right, I want to be a distributor. Okay, cool. Now you're like, damn. They're like, okay, so what should I do first? You're like, oh, well, when you have this system, you can say, okay, you want to sell it and you want to know what to do first, plug into this system. That's your answer. You ain't got to come up with we'll do this first. I think you do it. Well, wait till next week when I get off of vacation. You plug them into the system, and then they can do the same thing as you did, so they can now make some money just like you just made some money. And now you can actually enjoy your life. That's what leverage is about, allowing you to enjoy your life. I have never had leverage. I've never had leverage. It wasn't until like November, or when did I join my marketing training program? It was November 24th or something like that of last year. So it's only been like 8 months of a marketing training platform that I joined into, that has leverage built in. right? Before that, I never had leverage. It was like, yeah, you join somebody or whatever, and you off on your own. You ain't got nothing, off on your own. And it made for a very stressful online career, right? When I had to do everything myself. So this is why leverage is so important. Is that making sense? Kelly, why is leverage important? Kelly, why is leverage important?
Oh, so you don't have to do everything yourself.
And what
And you have time.
Oh, go ahead. Say that again.
I was saying you have time.
Right. So that you get your time back. Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
we may say that we want to make more money, but what it really is that we want more time. Because y'all do know that you can always get more money. I want y'all to understand this. You can always get more money. Hell, you could go outside. I could go outside, drop this dollar. Somebody could come find it, and now they got $1. This you can get back. But you know what happens? We started at what, 7:30? I'll never be able to get that 7:30 to 8:10. What's that, 40 minutes? I'll never be able to get that 40 minutes back ever in life. So what we really want is we want time. You ain't gonna have time if you got to keep doing everything yourself. You ain't gonna have time if you do, right? So that's why this is so important right here, this leverage. Because time is the one thing you cannot get back. You got to use it to the best of its ability now because it's gone. That minute I just talked is gone. So this is why you need that leverage to get that time. All right, is that making sense? Give me some thumbs up if that's making sense. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. Let me see. I'm watching you. I'm watching y'all. All right, cool. All right, now remember I told you I was going to tell you a company that does this. I told you I was going to prove it to you, right? I'm going to give you an example of a company that does this. And this is not just the only company, but I'm just going to use this company as an example. All right, because you probably have heard of them, is why I'm going to use this one, right? ClickFunnels. All right, ClickFunnels. Let's see how does ClickFunnels use these same 4 components for them to be successful. Number 1, when you join ClickFunnels, now I don't know if y'all have ClickFunnels, some of y'all probably do, I do, right? They have a Facebook group that you could go in and you could ask questions in 24/7, right? You can ask questions in, but also they also have, depending on what level you're on, inside of ClickFunnels, they actually have weekly training. It's called I think it's like Funnel Hacker Wednesday or something like that. It's something like that they actually have now, right? But it's ongoing support. So that means, right? That means that as you're trying to learn ClickFunnels, right? You actually got somebody that you could ask the questions to actually get a human answering you back, versus you just got a dashboard and you got to figure it out yourself. We ain't helping you. It's over for you, right? And then even in some of their products they have ongoing support as well. So if a big company like ClickFunnels, right, is leveraging the same thing, they're using the same thing, ongoing support, what makes you think that you don't need that if you want to be successful too? They're doing it too. How about a blueprint? Check this out. Do y'all really think, right, that Russell Brunson created all of this stuff himself, like from scratch, like, oh my gosh, it's never been done before. I am going to recreate the wheel. No. He even actually tells us not to try and recreate the wheel, right? This is when he gets into what he calls funnel hacking and offer hacking. What he's saying is you model what's already working. And this is exactly what he did with his company, right? He modeled what was working when he put his company together. He didn't go off and try and recreate something, you know, brand new. He didn't create a funnel. He didn't create that, right? He modeled, right? He modeled what was already there, some steps that were already there, right? And he just packaged it better. But he modeled someone else, which means he had to follow a blueprint. And now he's wildly successful. And the vessel, what is the vessel when we're talking about ClickFunnels? He allows us to be able to sell a thing to get some money. The actual system itself, the software, the ClickFunnels system, the software, right? So that's his vessel so that we can sell the thing and get some money. He can sell the thing and get some money, right? Leverage. Do you think that he's a one-man show? Do you think that Russell Brunson does all of this himself? Like, he literally tells you he does it. Like, even when he does his trainings, he's up there with, what's that other guy's name? Y'all know the dude I'm talking about. Y'all know the dude I'm talking about. The copywriter dude, right? But he's up there with him. He did the One Funnel Away challenge with Larson, right? So he has a team of people to leverage so that he don't have to do all this stuff himself. If he tried to do all this stuff himself, be his own ongoing support, right, find the blueprints for the stuff to work, these different products he's putting out, right? If he had to do all this stuff right here, come on, man. He's one man. He understands it, that he needed something to leverage. So what I'm telling you that, look, it's not that this is brand new. It's that nobody explained it to us this way. So we were out there, what I call pimping ourselves out, not understanding that there were key pieces that we were missing from some of the things we were promoting. So we were hustling backwards and working really hard, not realizing that, hey, okay, we got this thing, but we know it's missing a whole bunch of these things. So we need something that's going to help us, right? That's going to give us these components, help us get more of these sales, as well as allow us another stream to be able to get the sales that's going to help us get to that 2,000 faster. So that we ain't hustling so hard, you know, thinking, wait until we get 100 people to get $2,000. That ain't even right. That's almost low-key slavery right there with all that work. That's a lot of work, right? So I just want to prove to you that this is not made up. Like, big companies already use this on a regular basis. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that big companies that are already successful use these same 4 components? Thumbs up. Let me know. Can you guys see that? Let me know. Got it, got it. April says, got it. Tina, got it. Okay, cool. Better got it. Exactly. So this is what I wanted to show you. Now, guys, I know what you're saying. You're saying, well, D, man, this is awesome. But the thing that I'm promoting doesn't have all these things, you know, and I know I need a blueprint so I can know how I can get leads and sales, you know, from Facebook leveraging video, right? I know I need that. Regardless of what you're promoting, I know I need that, right? I know I need some ongoing support because I know I'm going to have questions as I go through the training. I'm gonna have some questions and need to get some answers, and I know video is not going to talk back to me. I know I need this, all right? And I know I need a vessel that allows me to be able to get paid a little bit more money, right? And then just the one thing that I have. I need something that allows me to get paid more so I can reach my goals faster and still, you know, do what I love doing, right? If I love makeup, I still love doing makeup, but I need a way to be able to get that money as well while I build up my makeup business or whatever the case may be. And I need a way to be able to leverage this so I don't have to do all this stuff myself. So D, look, I get it. I'm missing, you know, maybe 3 of these components. I may be missing 4 of these components. So how do I get it, right? Is it okay if I show you guys how you can actually get these so that you can start making sales in whatever it is you want to make? As long as you want to make it off of Facebook, right? Show you how to make them sales. Is it okay if I show you guys how you can actually get these components so that you can start crushing it? Let me know. Let me know. If y'all want me to show y'all there, you know what I mean? Let me know. Brian says yes. April says yes. Okay, Vicky says yes with her light green background and everything. I think Tasha's asleep. I'm calling y'all out. And Deborah, I hope it's just your internet. Deborah, you usually be active. All right, hold on. Okay, Deborah says yes. Okay. Okay, cool. April says yes. I see what I'm saying. She said, I see. I was missing these steps. They're clear. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to show you guys how you get these. Now, what we've done, all right, what I've done is I've actually put together, okay, I've actually put together a presentation for you to show you, right, how you can get all these things, right, and everything, all right? And like I promised, I put together some very sweet bonuses for you guys as well, all right? So is it okay if I go ahead and show you this presentation and you guys stick around to the end so you can see the bonuses and you see exactly how you can get these components? Is that okay if I show you this presentation? I see Gina left her thumbs up. Gina just left her thumbs up. I think that might be cheating, but I'm gonna roll with that, Gina. I see you, girl. Is that all right? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So, all right, cool. I got some thumbs up, and I'm gonna get with Tasha because I ain't seen a thumbs up yet. Is she sleeping? I'm gonna get y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna share my screen. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna share my screen and let me set that up for you guys really quick. All right, and then of course, definitely stick to the end, like I said, for the bonuses. But any questions that you have, we're gonna make sure you get answers to any of these questions you have about how you get, these components and all that. We got you. Stick around. We got you. Let me share my screen and let me get that going. All right, now here's what you've been waiting for. Let's go ahead and jump into these Team AMA VIP bonuses for Easy1up. All right, now let's take a look. What is it that you're gonna get when you lock arms with Team AMA VIP and Easy1up? Now, first thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need to know what is it that you need to do every day, or else you're gonna kind of be like this guy and looking confused. And you're going to be really chasing your tail like this dog in the picture right here, right? You don't want to be doing that, chasing your tail, right? You want to know exactly what you need to do. So what you're going to get is 5 steps to 1K blueprint. You're going to get this actual blueprint, all right, created by myself, Coach D, all right, specifically for our team, AMA VIP. And with this blueprint, it's going to allow you to know exactly what to do each day, know exactly how to do it, and know exactly how often do you need to do it. Okay, that is the 5 steps to 1K blueprint. Now, the value of this blueprint, so that way you know, okay, this is serious, all right? $997 value. Guys, I want you guys to think about this. How many times have you been out there trying to figure things out? You're like, man, I don't know what to do each day in my business, right? You're just like, if someone just held my hand, if someone just would tell me what to do, then I could do it. Well, don't worry about that anymore, because this 5 steps to 1K blueprint is going to solve that problem for you. You do not have to worry about what it is that you need to do each day in your business. You can just get the blueprint and keep it trucking, baby. Now, next, all right? The next thing you need to know is, how are you going to be able to get a yes? Okay? Yeah, you're going to know exactly what you need to do in your business. You're going to be getting, you know, different leads, prospects reaching out to you, but you need to find out, how can you get them to say yes versus no? Well, this is what you're going to need. You're going to need, all right, a 2-step closing process. You're going to get my 2-step closing process on how you can actually seal the deal in Facebook Messenger. Yes. Okay, instead of you having to figure out, oh, I don't know what questions to ask, you're going to know the right questions to ask. Instead of you trying to figure out, well, I don't know if I'm saying the wrong thing, you're going to know how to say the right things, ask the right questions, and say the right things so that you can seal the deal right in Facebook Messenger. No more sweat and bullets, you know, wondering like, oh my gosh, did I do something wrong? Don't worry about it. You're going to get this 2-step closing process to seal the deal. And I use this process myself every time that I'm in Messenger. Now, what does that mean? So what you have so far is you have the 5 steps to 1K blueprint. That's a $997 value. All right. And then you have the 2-step closing framework, which is a $497 value. All right. So far you have a bonus total value of $1,494. Now, what else are you going to get? You're going to get the Easy1up Masterclass. Okay. Now, what does that mean? That means in this Easy1up Masterclass, you're going to be able to learn how to set up your back office, do the pay options and set that up quickly, how to actually follow up with your Easy1up leads, how to set up your Facebook profile and turn it into an ATM machine. You heard me. We don't deal with paid ads, baby. Okay? You're going to be able to turn your Facebook profile into an ATM machine. Also, how to set up your YouTube channel so that you can start getting free leads off of YouTube. So you're going to be able to leverage both when you go through this Easy1up Masterclass. And you're getting that today as a bonus. What's the value? $997 for that Easy1up Masterclass. Guys, I paid twice as much just for the YouTube portion, let alone the portion of learning to turn my Facebook profile into an ATM machine, let alone everything else. I actually have people reaching out to me, begging me to give them this type of information, even down to how to set up their back office, right? You guys are getting this when you lock arms with us today. All right. So what are you going to get? The 5 steps to 1K blueprint that has a $997 value, 2-step closing framework that's $497 value, and the Easy1up Masterclass that includes how you're going to be able to leverage YouTube, and that's a $997 value. Total value $2,491. Now, how about this? I know sometimes you guys have problems, you know, actually closing the deal. Like maybe somebody said, oh, well, you know, I'll follow up later, or, you know, check me out later. Guys, you're going to get help closing your sales live. Okay. And these are just some of the results that I've had. Yes, I have this closing process down. Okay. All right. So these are some of the results that we've had $250 sale here, $1,000 sale here, another $100 sale there, okay? And you see another $1,000 sale here, another $1,000 sale here. Yes, sales happen when you know how to close and you have a closing process, okay? So you're gonna get that help with the weekly sales closing calls. So you're gonna be able to bring your people to the closing, to the sales calls, right? So they can get all of their questions answered and they can be ready to make a decision on the spot. Yeah, doesn't that take a lot of the pressure off of you? You're not having to worry about, you know, that you're not a good closer, or maybe you get nervous when you talk to people. Don't worry about it. When you're part of Team AMA VIP, just bring your people to the weekly sales calls. We'll do all the explaining, all the selling, all the telling, and we'll collect the decision. And that way you can go ahead and get the sign up. Yeah, get the sign up. So far, what are you going to get? 5 steps to 1K blueprint. That's $997 value. 2-step closing framework, that's a $497 value. The Easy1up Masterclass, that's $997 value. And the weekly sales calls, $3,000 value. Now, I want to make sure that you guys know that these are real values. These sales calls values right here, I'm actually only doing that based on 90 days, right? Now, of course, you're going to be with our team for much longer than that. But think about it. If these sales calls just close one of our team members' sales, just one at, let's say, the $250 level, okay, just one per week, okay, for the next just 90 days, you're talking about a $3,000 value plus, okay, because yeah, there's going to be more sales happening and it's going to happen way longer than 90 days, but I had to put a time limit on it so that way I could put a value on it so you could see how real the value is. We didn't want to give any type of inflated bull crap or anything like that. I want to give you guys real value. So what you're looking at is a total value so far of $5,491 when you lock arms with Team AMA VIP. Now, what else you gonna get? Ongoing coaching. How many times have you guys joined someone, right? And you're like, man, I joined and, you know, maybe they showed you how to set up your back office, but here it is 30 days from now, you have a question. Maybe you haven't made any sales and you're trying to get some help. I mean, a lot of times people are in the company group, they sign up on Monday, they lost on Wednesday, and their sponsor is lost as well on Thursday. Out of the picture, okay? So you're gonna be able to get access to ongoing coaching every single week, all right? To help you when you stumble on something, you know, you got questions, you know, you're gonna be able to get that. You're gonna get the social media training, so that way you know exactly what you need to do. And if you run across something, you're gonna be able to get that help every week. Now, this is some of the results as far as some of the feedback some of the team has given. You see here, Betty was like, oh wow, the best coach and the best team ever, okay? Here's another person. One of my coaching class says, hey everyone, I just wanted to personally congratulate everyone here. See you, especially Coach D. She is a badass. I am slow, but I'm coming, and you can bet that. I'm so glad to be amongst a group of women like this, okay? Simone says, Deborah, I agree with you. I have learned so much from Coach D, and I'm still learning. So grateful to have met her and be coached by her. She is a godsend. Guys, I'm not making this stuff up. All I do is screenshot what people say because this is the real deal, okay? Over here, Simone says, Gina, I couldn't agree more. I'm so happy for you and feel the same way. This journey and newfound family I now have has changed everything for me. Coach D has instilled a fire in me that I had forgotten I had. All you beautiful souls inspire me so much in love. Yes, we have a lot of positivity on Team AMA VIP, okay? And everyone appreciates everyone's effort. So this just kind of gives you an idea of the type of coach that I am and the type of support that you will get inside of our group. Now, what is that worth? Okay, that has a value of $5,964. Now let me go ahead and break that down to you. Basically what that means is we have these weekly Q&A and coaching sessions, okay, with this social media training. All right, I typically charge $497 a session, and I get paid $497 per session, okay? So this is not inflated at all. So imagine if you just had 4 sessions, okay, a month over the course of 90 days. Once again, I did these numbers just based on 90 days. And I know you're going to be with us longer than 90 days, right? Because You want to reach your goals and exceed your goals and exceed those goals on top of it. So you come up with a value of $5,964 value, okay? So that means what you're going to get, the 5 steps to 1K blueprint, that's $997 value. 2-step closing framework, so that way you know exactly what to say and the questions to ask in that inbox. That's $497 value. You're going to get the Easy1up Masterclass to show you how to set up your back office, your payment options, set up your Facebook so it turns it into a ATM machine, and set up your YouTube channel so that way you can start getting some free leads on YouTube like I do, baby. All right, that's a $997 value. You're going to get the weekly sales closing calls to help you close your calls, close your sales, right? Close your prospects, close your leads. Just get them to the sales call every week, all right? Talk to them, get them to the sales call. Let the sales call do the selling and telling for you and collecting a decision, okay? That's a $3,000 value, and a weekly Q&A and coaching sessions, right? And this is only based on 90 days, guys. This is only based on 90 days, okay? But you're going to be able to come, any questions you have every single week, be able to come and ask me or any other coach that we have, ask those questions and get some social media training so that way you know exactly what to do and everything is already kept up to date, always up to date. That's $5,964 value. That brings the total value to $11,455. Now let me ask you guys, if all this did was gave you an unfair advantage to skyrocket your income within the next 30 to 90 days, would it be worth the $11,000? Yes. Let me ask you this. If all it did was allow you to have more time home with your kids or your grandkids or your family, imagine all that time, you know, maybe you're away, maybe you're working 5 jobs, you know, okay, 5 is a little extreme, but maybe you're working 2 or 3 jobs, and that's a reality for a lot of people, all right? Or maybe you only working 1 job, but you're really tired because you work a whole bunch of hours. Maybe you're working 50 to 60 hours, right? And you're pretty much having to raise your kids on Facebook, or raise your kids through text message, right? Because you're not seeing them, so you have to text to check up on them. Come on, what kind of life is that to live? What kind of, you know, parent is that you're trying to be? You're not trying to be that type of parent that has to raise their kids from afar, or better yet, let the TV raise their kids, or let the school raise their kids, or the babysitter raise their kids. You want to be there for your kids, right? If all this did, right, was allow you to have more time at home with your kids or your grandkids or your family, your husband, your wife, right, would it be worth it to you? Yeah. I think your kids would be worth it. Your family would be worth it. What if all this did was allow you to fire your boss, okay? Not just cut down to part-time, but totally fire your boss. Go in there and say, sayonara. Don't give him the finger, but sayonara, I'm out of here. What would that be worth? Wouldn't that be worth it for you to be able to go in, make enough money to where you could go in and fire your boss? If all this did was allow you to put that down payment on that house of your dreams. Come on, that's the American way. Everybody wants to own a home. Maybe you've been renting up to this time. Maybe your credit is what it is. So, you know, maybe they want, you know, $20,000 down, you know, or $10,000 down, and you just don't have it, you know, because you live in paycheck to paycheck. You know, you could barely save like $200 in between paychecks. If all this did was allow you to put that down payment down and buy your dream home, buy that $250,000 home that you want, or buy that $500,000 home that you want. If all this did was allow you to put that down payment on that house, would it be worth it? Yeah. Your dreams are worth it. You're worth it. Your family's worth it. Your kids are worth it. Your sanity's worth it. Your health is worth it. Guys, here's some more proof for you. So you can see that we have a very supportive team, and you see we definitely get results within our team. You see a compliment here, $250 proof here, another $1,000 proof here. All right, and over here you see this is something that we had on one of our coaching sessions, and you see Karanda says aha moment, that she was able to gain some clarity from one of our weekly coaching sessions. All right, then you see right here another one of my students said, yeah, people learn from me. D put me on the map. Okay, I coached him, and I gotta toot his horn on this right here. This gentleman right here, he wound up getting two $2,000 sales, $2,000 sales in the same week, and those were Easy1up sales. Okay, so yes, this team works, this coaching works as long as you work it. That's all it takes, guys. All right, And Gina says, hey, thank you. You made it complete sense. I didn't see the full picture before you explained it in depth. Once again, this is another one of my coaching clients, coaching students, letting you know, guys, that, hey, this is real. I am about helping you guys be successful in your Easy1up business. Here's some more proof here. Karana says, thanks so much for clearing up a lot that was going on in my head. Yes, a lot of times you do have confusion, right? You know, and you may have joined someone, you know, a month, 2 months ago, right? They gone. They don't forgot about you, okay? You know, but when you're part of this team, all right, we don't just forget about you. You're not just, you know, we get the money and then we're off to the races, okay? You want to get clarity, you need to be with us. Here you see Shimon already congratulated someone and bringing a new sign up into the group right here. She actually got paid to refer this person right here to the group. So she invited her into the group right here. So she already made a cool commission already. Right here you see one of my colleagues actually is giving a testament, you know, to just the type of person I am. She says, I just want to say thank you for being a friend. For real, not many have my respect, but you have mine. Yes, guys, you know, this is what it's about, being a part of a community that is respectful of other people and worthy of it, because some of that stuff that glitters, it's not gold, okay? So we don't fluff over here. This is the real deal, all right? And you see here another commission that came in of $250. Now, guys, here's the deal. Yes, the value is $11,455. That is the value, the true value, all day, twice on Sunday. Okay, but no, I'm not going to charge you $11,455. Okay, here's what's going on. All right, if you take advantage of this now, all right, because I can't tell you how long this is going to be available, but you take advantage of this now, you could come in to our team at the Vertex Pro level, which is a total of $1,100 with the admin fee, or you could get in at the Vertex Elite level for $550. So if you come in at that Pro level, that allows you to make up to $1,000 commissions. Okay, so the higher you come, the more money you can make, so the faster you can get that dream home, baby. All right, you come at the Vertex Elite level, you pay $550 to join, and you'll be able to make up to $500 commissions. Or you come at the Vertex level for $275, and you'll be able to make up to $250 commissions. So guys, you see, this is a no-brainer situation. Okay, you can get in at the Vertex Pro, Vertex Elite, or Vertex level while this promo is going on. Now to recap, what you're gonna get, because I want to make sure that you understand the true value of what you're getting, guys. The 5 steps to 1K blueprint, $997 value. The 2-step closing framework, $497 value, brings us to a total of $1,494. Easy1up Masterclass, $997 value, brings us to a total value of $2,491. Then you add on the weekly sales closing cost to help you close your sales. That's a $3,000 value over the course of 90 days. That brings the total to $5,491. Then you bring on the weekly Q&A coaching sessions, okay, which has a value over the course of 90 days of $5,964. That's a $5,964 value, brings your total value to $11,455 value. And once again, guys, all you got to do is go ahead and get started now while this promotion is still going on. Get started at Vertex Pro level for $1,100. You can make up to $1,000 commissions, or Vertex Elite at $550 level and make commissions up to $500, or the Vertex level and make at $275 and make commissions up to $250. And keep in mind, guys, these commissions are per sale, so you can make as many sales as you want, as many Vertex Pro $1,000 sales as you want, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, as many Vertex Elite sales as you want, and as many Vertex sales as you want, over and over again. Now guys, you see the value, $11,455 value. Guys, getting in, position yourself at the highest position that you possibly can, okay? Because you want to get to your goals super fast, all right? So the Vertex Pro level, $1,100 input, right? And you're able to get up to $1,000 in commissions. I mean, guys, we're talking about nearly a 90% discount is what we're talking about, and that's just at the Vertex Pro level, and these are real values. So guys, there you have it. The proof is in the pudding, and it is decision time. We are back. We are back. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so as you guys see, all right, I see Karanda with the thumbs up, Gina with the thumbs up. All right, turn your cameras back on. All right, as y'all can see, that is what we have going on, and that is the position that we put you in to be able to make these commissions. Now, there's one more thing that I need to show you guys, all right? And see, this is a testament, guys. You ain't got to be perfect, right? Because let me show you the actual vessel that we use, because I showed y'all all other three things, right? Y'all didn't even catch that, did y'all? Nah, y'all didn't even catch that. See how y'all do? All right, but I want to show you guys the actual vessel that we use, so everything is actually clear. All right, so you can see exactly what the products are. Okay, and this is the vessel that we use. All right, this is the company Easy1up, and it allows us to make 100% commission. All right, and they have different levels. All right, and basically what Easy1up is a platform that has affiliate marketing training. All right, so it has different videos on different strategies to market and everything like that. It is good for a person who's like a beginner, but of course, what you're going to be getting when you lock arms with us is way better. You're gonna get, you know, the real goodness. But like I said, this is the vessel that allows you to be able to get paid. When somebody decides they want to get one of these packages from you, you get paid 100% commission. All right, and the packages that we promote are anywhere from the Vertex, which is a $250 level, and you see they have a $500 level and a $1,000 level, and they actually have a $2,000 level as well. All right, now what does that mean? Because I remember one time someone said they had been looking into Easy1up, but they didn't know this part right here. What that means is, all right, when a person, let's say a person joins at the $2,000 level, for example, that means you're going to get all of the levels below, which means you can earn at all of the levels below. So let's say a person joins at a $2,000 level. That means you don't have to pay for these other levels individually. You're going to get them all included for free, right? So even though you join at $2,000 level, you're going to get the $1,000 level for free, $500 free, everything below. That means you're going to be able to earn at every level. Same thing, let's say a person joins at a $500 level. All right, that means you're going to get the $500 level, and you'll be able to earn at this level when somebody decides to get that package from you, right? And you're going to be able to earn at every level below, and you're not going to have to pay additional for it. All right, that is how the compensation works, and it is 100% compensation. So you're going to be able to make, like those proof payments you saw, that's how we're able to make, you know, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000. And with our 5-step blueprint, we actually show you how to do it. And you can actually use that same training to be able to, as you're building your business, you know, your makeup business or whatever the case may be, right? Getting leads for that business and be able to have, right, this a vessel with that high ticket money on the back end, so you can get to your goals a lot faster than trying to, you know, hustling backwards. We don't want you to hustle backwards. All right. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some questions. All right. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so guys, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. April, we want to know, April. All right, now you tell us, where does this fit into you? Do you see how our team can help you achieve your goals, not just with, you know, your skincare products, but also with you getting to your economic goals faster while you're building your skincare products? Did y'all hear me?
Help me drive, you know, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said yes. I said I can understand the concept. I see where you get good leads, guaranteed leads at that, you know, versus you know, getting leads that's going to abandon and not actually get the sale. They're just going to look at the product versus, you know, actually going to the product and buying. And that's what I want. So
absolutely. And the reason why that so that way it's 100% clear. The reason why that I teach people to use organic methods, which is like Facebook and leveraging YouTube like we do, because the leads that you get off of Facebook, when you're doing the 5-step method that we teach you, the leads that you get are real people. For one, sometimes people that try and use like solo ads, that might be like robots. You don't really know if they're real people. I mean, we all done. Well, I know I done been down that rabbit hole before. You know, you buy some stuff, you're like, yeah, I just bought 100 leads, and you wind up just wasted $200. You know, because you don't.
Yeah, I used to do marketing for a window firm company, so I can understand when we buy leads. You know, you gotta talk to 100 people a day in order to get one set. So That's how it is.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so when you use the 5-step that we teach, you know, using Facebook, you're going to get quality people, right?
Yeah.
That are actually they're actually coming to you.
Right.
We
Right.
don't teach the chasing people, right? We
Yeah.
don't teach that. That's coming to you because they see you as a person of value. And like I said,
Right.
as you're building your skincare business, you're going to be able to have the same opportunity to be able to make these instant commissions on the back end, so that you can go ahead while you're building your skincare to $10 or $20.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and get to that $2,000 faster. You know, I know you love to have
Yeah.
a $500, $1,000 payment coming through while you know,
Yeah.
building up your skincare. You be like, oh
Yeah, I'm trying to buy a house. So
right,
yeah.
okay, that's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying. I mean, unless you find a house at like $20, like look, you find one, like let me know. I got my $20.
Look.
You know what I mean? I got my $20 now. You know what I'm saying? So that's what our community is about, right? Putting people in position to have that vessel, right? And getting the actual training and knowledge so they can build any business they want. You know, so like Kelly is actually in skincare, right? So she bought into this program right here so she could get the training, because she also wanted to get, you know, some of that high ticket money on the back end as well, right? But while she is learning to actually build her skincare business. So that is what we're about, putting you guys in position. And you said you could see how this can help you. So this is how it goes right here. April, we want to have you on the team. Are you ready to be on our team, April?
I'm ready, but I'm not ready.
No, you ready? No, we don't take not readies, April. What you mean? Look, April, no. No. What? Tell me what you mean that you're. Tell me what's your hesitance. Go ahead. Tell me that.
Oh, right now, finances. Yeah, because I just did inventory with my shop and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay. So you say finances. Let me ask you this, April. Okay. Now you know you want to get to wherever you are, right? You want to get to the 2 million, right? Okay. Now, April, we're not talking about monthly fees. I just want you to hear me out. We're not talking about monthly fees. You could get in at the lowest level of the Vertex at $275 one time to actually learn how to start getting more of those leads that you want for your business and creating that instant income on the back end. And that's with no monthly fees. April, let me ask you this. If you just got let's say in the next 60 days, just two in the next 60 days, right?
Yeah.
You're in profit. Not only that, you have the ongoing coaching still, so that you can still be building, right? Your business. So you can still have that clarity of those, you know, of those steps that we went over for you to be building your business. So what it boils down to, because we've all been in the same position. We've all had to make the same decisions. Like, man, you know, I want this, but you know, I don't know, you know, I already got these bills and this and that and the third. It boils down to this right here, April. We have to ask ourselves, can we afford not to? We have to ask ourselves, what is the reason we're doing this? We're doing this because maybe we have family. Do you have family, April?
Yeah.
All right. We say, okay, we got family. We know our family wants some things, especially we got kids. They want
kids.
They don't always need stuff, you know, they don't need everything they want, but they want stuff. I done been a kid, you know, so I showed up to mine, right? So we got family, they need things and they want things. And we want to give them things. Everybody always wants to give their kids a little bit better than whatever it is we have. We always want to, you know, up it and give them a little bit more. So we have to have a come to ourselves moment, right? Come to ourselves and say, it's like this. We got two options. We continue doing what we're doing and getting the same results that we've been getting, or we can say, you know what? Our family is worth us doing more. Our family is worth us taking that leap, right? Finding those, you know, finance to make it happen. True story. When I first got started with this particular company, it's true story. I ain't gotta lie about it, right? Actually, me personally, I had to put it on a credit card. I didn't have the money to get started, right? It was like, right? You know, I had to put it on a credit card. It was the best decision I made. And I'm not just saying, oh, everybody needs to go out and put on credit card. I'm just being real with you because I had to make that same decision. Like, man, I ain't got the money. Right. Then I had to say, I can't afford not to. Because doing what I was doing was yielding pennies. And pennies don't get pennies don't get us there. Second guessing don't get us there, right? Missing up on opportunities don't get us there, right? Thinking we're gonna find everything on YouTube don't get us there. Because I tried. A lot of us, you know, tried it at first. It don't get us there. So at some point you gotta say, look, my family means a lot to me. My sanity means a lot to me. You know, my financial situation means a lot to me. That new house I want means a lot to me. And $20, $30 ain't gonna get it there. So we gotta make a decision on how we're gonna get it there. So this is what I'm gonna ask of you, April. All right, this is what I'm gonna ask of you. I want you to get with Gina and see what y'all can work out. Gina, you invited her, didn't you?
Karonda.
Oh, I'm sorry, Karonda. My bad. Okay, I thought it was Gina. My bad. All right, yeah. I want you to get with Karonda. This is all I'm asking of you. I want you to get Karonda, and I want y'all two professional women. I want y'all to see what y'all can work out, right?
Okay.
Because I promise you, sis, I've been there, and I ain't just saying, like, I done said my story on Facebook multiple times, and it's true. I've been there, right where you at right now.
Yeah.
And all we see is what's right in front of us at the moment. All we see is, man, I'm sitting on E. And I want you to get with Karonda, right? Because Karonda was in a similar situation when I met her, right? But I'll be damn, Karonda ain't make it happen. I ain't even gonna lie, you know. and I'm dead serious. You know, I'm not telling her business, but the girl made it happen. You know, we all done been in that situation. And one thing I guarantee you, doing the same thing over and over yields the same results. That part I can guarantee you, and that's not me making it up. And
no, I'm tired. I'm already there. I know.
So you feel me? But you know, so that's why I said that's all I ask you. You get with Karonda, y'all see what y'all can work out to make this happen. Karonda knows how to make it happen, so I want you to get with her to make it happen, so that in 60 days or whatnot, I don't want to see you in the same position. Like, man, I hope I make $20. Oh no, bro, no. We ain't doing that situation. Yeah. I tell people, look, on this team, y'all got two options. Check this out, April. I'm dead serious. I tell them all the time. I say, y'all got two options. Okay. I said, y'all either gonna make money or y'all gonna get mad at Coach D, talking about doing these 5 steps blueprint so that y'all can make money. No, for real. That's it. There's only two options, right? And in the what has it been, 4 or 5 weeks, I think 5 weeks that we've been doing this particular section right here, people have started making money, and that's true, right? So that you only got two options, because like that's the vibration. Like I totally believe in vibration. That's a vibration. You can't be around me and not make money.
I feel you.
I'll tell you the truth. No, it don't happen. All right, so look. So did you have any questions for us though? Because we got our instructions on what I need you to do, right?
No, I got you. You explained everything to the T. I understand. So I know where I need to be. So
that's what I'm talking about. So are you gonna as soon as we get out of here, are you gonna be able to connect with Karonda and y'all talk amongst yourselves?
Yeah, I will.
That sounds like a plan. All right. And everybody else, guys, check this out. If your people didn't make it on the call, make sure they get the replay, all right? So they can connect with you. You can connect with them. Make sure they get the replay so that we can get all of their questions answered. We don't want to leave any questions unanswered, so make sure they get the replay. Does anybody else have any questions or anything before we go ahead and roll our situation out? Everybody good? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, April got April got the first thumb up. See, this is why April need to be on the team. Look, April, I'm trading up. I'm about to trade some of y'all now. So we're about to trade up, April. We're about to trade up. All right. But guys, and for you guys who are watching this, all right, you may be watching it on a replay. You may be watching it on YouTube. It doesn't matter whose channel you're watching on. Please do subscribe to the channel. And whoever's channel you're watching it on, there's going to be a link down below in the description. Go ahead and crush out with that link. All right. You don't have to keep looking for another replay of this or whatever. Whoever sent you this video or whoever channel that you happen to be on, that's the person that you need to connect with so that you can connect with all of us. All right. That's what I need you to do. And definitely show us some love. Put some thumbs up on their video and drop a comment and let them know, what is your feedback from this? How can this help you on your particular business? If you see the benefit and all that good stuff, make sure you leave some comments down in this video. Other than that, guys, y'all already know, what do we do at the end of each day? What do we do, y'all? What do we do?
We're gonna take this ride.
Let's ride to the top.
That's right. And we